Hey guys, I am in a town called Sibiu, Romania, and I just took a bus 5 hours north of Bucharest. Now, if you're driving in a regular car, it's probably going to take around 3 to 4 hours. We made a lot of stops, there's a bathroom break, stuff like that, and people paying on and off the bus. So it took a little bit of time to get done. And it was, through the mountains, it wasn't as crazy as I thought it would be. There was some construction and things like that. Nothing compared to the bus ride over in Montenegro. But here I am, and there's an airport here, so I figured what this would be. It's a city in a flat area where they can have an airport. This is a mountainous area. It's the Transylvania in the Carpathian Mountains. But this area is a little more flat, and there's a lot of forests around here. There's rivers and stuff like that. And I think probably some of these people, these are locals. This is like a tourist area for local people. There are foreigners here like me. And you can see this is what this is. Some of these buildings you can see are new, right? They're not old town. But what this is supposed to be, it's a medieval German settlement here. And so these are Germanic. Now, the people I've met so far have been Romanian. So it was originally German. So that's about all I know. Medieval. Now, there's some other buildings that I saw back in the other part of town. They're much more authentic looking. This is more of a tourist strip. And maybe I'll go down over there tomorrow and take a peek there. So I got myself a room, got off the bus, walked about a mile over here. It's looking like it was going to rain here, so I went and got myself a room at the B13 hostel. That's where I'm staying. Booking.com. And they have pretty good deals. They usually Booking.com, because I book so many rooms, I get a big discount. I'm not an affiliate site for them, but I'm thinking about trying to join that since I'm basically booking those rooms every day, every week, So B13, they have there's hardly anyone inside there. So it's a clean, big, I've got my own room, but it is a hostel. And I booked an 8-person room, but I'm the only person there, so I get a private room for $9. And there's a game room and they got Wi-Fi, So much better than the hostels in Sofia. I have to say, one of the downsides of Sofia, when I was staying there, the hostels were horrible. Both of them were really dirty and gross. And that was one of the worst hostels I've ever seen. And I've stayed in 110 places. And I'll tell you, it's one of the cheaper ones, the cheapest ones in town there. Now, this hostel I'm staying at now, and the one in Bucharest, I stayed in Bucharest two nights. And the one in Bucharest was really nice. You can ask on the comments if you want to know where this is, Bucharest, Romania. But it was more expensive than the other one. in Sofia. Sofia had very cheap hostels, and they were very bad. Now, it's like you can't really tell from the reviews on the hostel site. It's like they all have good reviews, or some of them have bad. Now, the second hostel I went to in Sofia had bad reviews, but I went to look at it. It was like, oh, this isn't that bad at all. So, for me, it's a bathroom. You know, if the bathroom is clean, and it's not too crowded. You know who the clientele are. You know, sometimes you'll see a hostel where homeless people live. You know, I stayed in Madrid. When I was in Madrid, I stayed in a hostel where it was like mostly homeless people, and they were taking people who were declined to enter some other country or something like that. You know, so they give them a free place to live. You know. So you got people like that. And then some places, you know, you meet a lot of young travelers. But it tends to be mostly young travelers, young backpackers. So I can meet them if I want, you know. And here we are in Sibiu, the main square here. It's called the main, I guess these are probably government buildings and things like that here, but I'll give you guys a view of this. Now this is pretty authentic, like this pretty cool looking place here. And I'll just go around the center here. I have not done, I may do a tour tomorrow. Now there's rain in the forecast. So I'm not sure if it's going to be heavy rain. I thought about camping, but then I said this hostel is really nice, so I'm going to stay here instead, you know. But this is the main square here. Let's check out the statue over here. See what this is. What this is like here. So the reason I came here, actually, it's kind of a odd reason. It's just because Ryanair has a flight to Denmark from here for like $25. In fact, so I think the base fare was like $15 or 15 euros, and the priority luggage for my backpack was like 10, so like 25 total. Samuel von Brukenthal. So who this person is, I'm not sure. I'm going to have to Google this guy's name and find out who he is. Check out this place. So this looks like some kind of museum here. So yeah, this is a pretty cool looking section here. Let's see what's going on here. Sibiu Hermannstadt. Okay, so let's see. Got some churches, got some museums and things like that here. So yeah, this keeps going this way. Let's see. You know what, maybe I'll just go this way. Let's see. This is about here. So I don't have a sim here, so what I had to do is I just walked around until I found a free Wi-Fi, and I didn't book a room. I just found a free Wi-Fi connection signed on, went to the B13 hostel, and then just signed on to their Wi-Fi and booked a room right there after I saw it was a pretty cool looking hostel, you know. So I thought, as I said, I thought about camping here, but I think camping is going to be too far away from the city here. So let's see, we've got some kind of crafts going on here. And this is some kind of a church here. Alright, I think I'm going to cut the tape and I'm going to go back and take some photos instead. And I'll catch you guys next time.